A serious injury on the court at Wimbledon, an American player collapsing and screaming in agony. And many are wondering why it took so long for someone to come to her aid. ABC's TJ Holmes has the story and the video, and it may be hard to watch.
It was a hard-fought duel between two tough opponents, but in a split second, it all changed.
Help me, please!
American Bethany Maddox-Sands grabs her right knee, screaming in pain, as her challenger watches on, helpless. Replays show the 32-year-old charging the net when her right knee buckles and she falls to the grass in agony. Her opponent climbed over the net and, catching a sight of the injured knee, immediately calls for a doctor.
I've never seen anything like this. And yeah, I panicked a little bit as well. Tried to comfort her as much as I could, but you could feel the pain.
Maddox-Sands' doubles partner, Lucy Safarova, in tears. The top-seeded tennis tandem had been huge favorites to win their fourth straight Grand Slam title. The stunned crowd watched as the Minnesota native was treated by a medical team, her husband Justin by her side. The fallen player finally was carried off the court on a stretcher almost 20 minutes after collapsing.
Felt like so long. There are sports where you see something's happening and you see it straight away. Here, it took a while, so someone has to take the video and actually time and see how long it took for people to get there, because for me, I think she was too long on the ground.
Wimbledon officials say they responded within 1 minute, but the player was kept on the court while pain relief was given. Then a waiting ambulance rushed her to a hospital.
That was ABC's TJ Holmes reporting. That player will have to undergo more tests on her knee to just see how severe that injury is, but it looks pretty severe.
Well, the largest youth soccer league in South Carolina now benching the players' parents. The league is implementing a new rule dubbed Silent September, where all parents and visitors will not be able to cheer. No cheering allowed for you. This follows a number of fights between the parents on rinks, courts, and fields of all kinds.
This rule is not telling people you can't be supportive of your child. Of course it's not. It's simply saying to support your child, the best way to do that is to be quiet and let the coach give direction to the kids out on the field.
Diana agrees. According to the South Carolina Referee Association, the number one reason game officials do not return to the field is the sideline behavior of parents and fans.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Man,
as someone who's coached soccer, softball, baseball, it's a good thing. Basketball, it's a good thing.
Yep.
It's a good thing.
We're just going to be
I mean, I think you should, when they score, you should be able to, give them a golf clap or something.
Golf clap.
Can I get a golf clap for the weather?
Yeah.
I did a great job today.
Yeah, you did.
You can taunt me.
hear?
You can taunt me if you want. I don't care. Here we go. Let's take a look outside here. I actually like that better, to be quite honest with you.
I know you do.
A few epithets here and there. Here we go. We take a look to the west here. We've got, brightening of the skies as we look to the west, and parts of the area. The farther west we go, we are seeing sun coming out in extreme west New Jersey now and up toward the Catskills. So, look at that dew point and that temperature. The atmosphere is still saturated with moisture, the humidity way up there. The wind is east-northeast, the pressure falling. So the atmosphere is unstable. We got a low-pressure system moving through now, and this humidity is really going to hang around through the evening and really won't start going away until we get into tomorrow. So we are around 70 Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn, to 71 Smithtown, 70 out toward the east end. Temperature's been right there all day. You see the wind profile swirling around, so this low continues to move eastward, and it's creating some delays at airports. Nearly an hour at Newark and over an hour at LaGuardia. The humidities are just right there, almost 100% in a lot of spots. Visibilities are low, like at Farmingdale, at 2 miles, 1.5 miles at White Plains. That could create airport delays there. A lot of times it doesn't take a whole lot to create airport delays there. Then at Islip and probably at MacArthur, there's going to be some delays with this rain that's coming through now too, and the low visibilities. But you see the rain has pushed east of Manhattan here. Now you got a little rain left in Brooklyn, Queens, and out Nassau County to Suffolk County, and now Fairfield County to New Haven County, Connecticut. And behind that is this break where we'll get this sunshine. Now, the second part of this front, could create a shower and a thunderstorm as it comes eastward. So here goes the front, and at 3 o'clock, just about everybody's going to be into some sort of sunshine. Then we get some heating, and we get the temperature around 78 to 80, 81 by, sunset. Should have a pretty sunset, but here's a scattered shower that is sort of popping up Poughkeepsie here along that front. So you see it's kind of broken. Nothing that would rain out any activities this evening, but you're going to baseball, you're going to be out tonight. might get a little wet with a shower. Then tomorrow afternoon, there's this popcorn kind of stuff, but the humidity's really starting to drop tomorrow afternoon, and we get into the mid-80s. And even Saturday afternoon, Saturday night is going to be great. Sunday, we start off in the 70s. Some beautiful weather. The rest of the afternoon, we're still seeing, a little more rain showing up on the guidance here that could put the park over, maybe over 2 inches, but that would be with that passing rain that we get for tonight. And the rip current risk is going to remain low at the beaches if you're going to go there this evening and for the first part of the night. Should be a pretty sunset. Then we're looking at a spotty shower thunderstorm tonight. Then tomorrow we've got a shower or thunderstorm scattered up until about 2 o'clock, and mostly that's inland, away from the beaches, and we got sunshine 85. Sunday is a perfect day. The high is going to be 83, and we'll be looking at some nice summery weather into next week. But a good weekend, all in all, coming up.
Our golf clap.
I like that.
We knew you would.
All right, Bill. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
A team tasked with removing a swarm of bees from an historic house in Mississippi had its hands full with saving the bees and saving the house. The home is on the oldest non-log cabin structure in that part of the country. It took the owner several years to find the right team.
B. Harper.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
Nice. Come in and save the honeybee colony without damaging the history. The bees were safely removed. The homeowner was left with a lot of honey.
Sweet. We'll be right back. But first, here's a look at what's coming up next on The Chew.
Hey everyone, today we're heating things up with an hour of easy grilled greats.
We're hanging with the fantastic Kyle Chandler.
And I'm showing a grilled app you can get on the table in a flash.
That's coming up right after Eyewitness News here on Channel 7.
7 on your side investigates.